I'll just take some questions that we've received from some of our investors. Yeah, hi. So, we've received a lot of questions around, what should we do around the current market? Portfolio is down. Should we do a lump sum? So, what I wanted to explain to you is that, and I've explained it earlier in the presentation also, uh, you know, this is, any war or whenever markets have corrected is the best time to enter into the market. you know, uh, there is enough data to also to show that 15 to 20% corrections are very normal in a secular long-term bull market. So just like we saw from 2003 to 2008, we had several corrections which were 15%. We had two corrections which are also 30%. Also historically, times of war have also been points of maximum pessimism, and so they've also been great points to enter the stock market. So that's why I would suggest that if you have been sitting on the fences, you should enter the stock market. You should continue doing your SIPs. If you haven't done your SIPs, you should start doing your SIPs. If you have a corpus, you should deploy it at this point, because whenever you have deployed money at points of maximum pessimism, even if you see the recent sort of as recent as say 2020, when there was the peak of the pandemic fear, whoever invested at that time made handsome returns after that. So that's why you should use these opportunities more to sort of enter the market. And in fact, imagine if there is something worth 100 rupees that is now worth 60 rupees. So you know, like you're getting things at a discount. So when things are at a discount, don't you think like you should go and buy? So it's exactly the same in the stock market as well. So I would strongly suggest that you should continue investing, and if you're already invested, remain invested. And I've explained to you how India is on a structural upcycle for the next 3 to 5 years, and so you should sort of continue to see sort of good compounding returns over the next 3 to 5 years. Good compounding returns over the next. I think there's a question that should I be more stock specific or should I do top ups? So see, our idea is that we are providing you with an entire portfolio where we also told you how much you should allocate to each stock. I would suggest that you buy the entire portfolio in its entirety rather than trying to buy individual stocks, because the portfolio is sort of designed in a certain way, and so you should kind of take advantage of that. There are also questions around are we going to launch more products? Yes, we are in the process of launching some more products. We're going to be coming up with a mid cap, small cap portfolio for those who are looking for, much sort of higher returns and more sort of a more premium portfolio. And also we have asset allocation products that we're launching for people who are looking for deploying their money across different asset classes. Another question is, how much can we gain in the next 5 years? I think, I cannot answer that question. But what I can tell you is that, we are very fortunate to be at the start of one of the, great upcycles of India. And you may have seen that in China, like whoever was present in the Chinese market made handsome returns in the last 15 to 20 years in China. And India is sort of going to go through a similar sort of an upcycle in the next, say, at least 3 to 5 years. So I would suggest you remain invested, and you remain invested with the Teji Mandi portfolio, and you will be happy. And the question is, how do we know that you are actively managing the portfolio? So I think when you pay us the fees, I think that's part of the deal that we are actively managing the portfolio. And there could be times when you think that we should rebalance, but we are not rebalancing. So that doesn't mean that we are not actively monitoring your portfolio. We are monitoring the portfolio actively, and only when we really think that it is time that we have to replace one stock with another, that's the only time that we actually push for the rebalance. And so I assure you that it is being actively monitored, and we will need to. So should I do pop-ups or should I do SIP? So it depends on your comfort zone. But if you have a good corpus that deploy, this is a great time to do it because points of maximum pessimism are also the times that lead to higher returns later on. Should I recommend my friends and family to invest in Teji Mandi? Yes, you absolutely should. There is no reason for you not to. In fact, and your family and friends, when they invest in Teji Mandi, at a time like this, when the market has gone through a small correction, and we are in the midst of a structural bull cycle, I think they will also sort of be very happy with your recommendation in times to come. Then I think there were some questions on that what is the ideal time for the rebalance execution. So I think you should execute it as soon as you get the notification. You should not sort of try to time it or anything. Whenever you are able to sort of log into your account through the Tezimandi app, at that point you should consider sort of rebalancing. So yes, that's about it from our end, and thank you so much.